Good evening. Welcome to Men of the Den.
What the fuck?
I rolled up my shorts.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's our intro. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to another week here on the Den. So this week, I'll put the spoiler alert ahead of time.
Spoilers.
We are going to talk about Drag Race. So
yes.
we are down to the final four, and we're going to talk about that.
Oh my god.
Before we do that, Tidal Wave is happening in 2 weeks. We're not going to be there for a second year in a row. Aaron's not going to be there this year, so there won't be any Den Boys there this year. So
Sad face.
Sad face.
God.
But for all you who are going, stay fit, have fun, stay safe, and rub all the bellies. But
And don't drink any of the pool water.
Don't drink the pool water. Oh dear God, don't.
You know that Growler show where it's like, I would drink your bath water?
Don't
do it.
Don't do it. But anyways, so Toronto, Maple Leafs kind of suck, failed Toronto. Raptors are kind of failing Toronto right now. But you know who isn't?
Brooke Lynn
Hytes. So,
honey, she is slaying.
yeah. So Brooke Lynn Hytes is in the top 4. So Toronto is very proud. Canada is very proud. We are very excited.
Well, most of Toronto's proud. I'm sure there's a lot of...
Some of the queens here are bitter that it's not them.
Well, maybe you should win Miss Intercontinental and move to Nashville. Okay, so if you can't tell yet, we've been drinking.
Oh,
Me,
Us,
we,
us, you.
guilty.
Yeah, so we've been drinking this afternoon, so we're a little tipsy when we're filming this, so
Don't kick
we
the
may...
cat.
I'm not going to kick the cat.
Alright. So, anyway, so the final 4... So, let's go back to the last episode. So, there's been... the last probably 3 episodes, there's been kind of a lot of mixed reactions, to say the least, to the eliminations.
Yeah, like, what are the judges smoking?
Yeah. I will say this last episode with the final 5 doing the music video, I can actually see where they were going. I don't necessarily disagree.
Yeah, whatever. Sophie's in there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, there was a lot of other weeks that Silky probably should have been in the bottom, to be fair. This week, in my opinion, probably wasn't necessarily the one she should be in the bottom.
But she's in there. We all knew she was going to be in there.
Yeah.
Let's hope she doesn't get the crown.
But the real problem is that Vanjie did not win last week. What is that? What is that?
Oh, 2 weeks ago. The week
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so the week before, and we love Brooklyn obviously, but yeah, we think Vanjie should have inched her out a little bit. Vanjie should have been first place.
Oh, that episode with the makeover?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell which one of them was Vanjie.
Yeah. I could totally see it.
But I actually liked Ariel.
Brooklyn did a great job, though. I mean, but I just think, in the grand scheme of things, Vanjie probably inched her out a little bit.
Yeah.
That week. Which week did Nina go home?
It was that same episode 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah. Nina shouldn't have went home that week.
So you're gonna slip on your little belt caftan thing. You're gonna forget the words. You're gonna get lost in your wig. You're gonna do an off-time split, and you're gonna win. What?
The thing about it was Nina didn't do enough. If Nina had done a little more during the lip sync, Silky probably would have went home.
And you wonder with what authority Derek is speaking, but have you even seen his death drops?
Go back to the first video of Men of the Den
Let's not.
and see his original death drop.
We're not.
He's still getting concussion headaches from it.
It's really awful. We're going on 5 years.
Oh God. But anyway, I mean, I understand why the fans are disagreeing with everything because, you know, I don't know why they're keeping Silky around other than for dramatic purposes. Although
she's loud and she is good for TV. Honestly, if we're all talking about how much we hate her, she's doing her job.
That's true. That's true. I mean, let's be honest.
We're still talking about her.
Let's think about this. So
I don't hate her. I want to put that out there. I don't hate Silky.
Yeah, man.
I just feel like sometimes the show is just showing her more, or like whatever the judges voted for, the show did not show.
It doesn't matter if she is doing awesome or if she is the villain. We're still talking about her.
That's true.
Regardless.
That's
We're
true.
still feeding that ego.
I'm not going to pay to see her ever, though.
Yeah.
Oh man, we talk about Yvie's friggin' performance.
Yvie in the music video.
My God, it was so good.
So
She was
good.
haunting. Like,
Chills.
the way she did that crab, like, spider walk thing. It's
Yeah.
just-
I mean, it seems like if there's any poetic justice, they will be building to a final two of Yvie and Brooke Lynn with another huge lip sync.
yeah.
I think
I'm really
that
hoping.
I hope it builds to that. If you do the math, I mean, Silky, we saw her lip sync once, and we saw what she had to offer, and unfortunately,
In the immortal worlds of RuPaul Charles, Matt.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, her lip sync was not great. You know, she flip-flopped all over the place. Like, it was not good at all. If she lip syncs against any of the other three, she's not going to make it.
Yeah.
But maybe
you
she was off her A game. Maybe she's
I
a
mean,
secret assassin.
if she faces what's her name? The fact that I can't remember her name is not good. Akira. If she faces Akira, that's probably her best opportunity. If she faces Brooklyn or Yvie, she might as well sign her death warrant.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to beat either one of them.
No. As much as she wants to send Yvie home, because she'll lip sync for her motherfucking life, she
Akira's
can't
a
do
good lip syncer too, but she's not to the level that the other two are. Like,
We saw Akira. It was good.
yeah, I mean, we saw Akira live about a month ago. She was pretty good live. Better than some other ones that we saw with the RuPaul's people. But anyway, we won't throw any more shade in that. I won't say who.
Are we allowed to talk about Game of Thrones?
All right. Well,
we are on the topic.
well, before we move on to that,
Okay.
final prediction. Who do you think's gonna win?
double win, Brooke Yvie.
No, you're not gonna.
Actually,
You said it. But
I mean,
You're locked in now.
they're not gonna do.
Toronto in me wants Brooke.
Yeah.
The Dracula fan in me wants Yvie.
So which is the one? Which is gonna win?
I think Brooklyn's gonna win.
And I also think Brooklyn is going to win.
Who do I think is going to win? Brooklyn.
So we're all thinking Brooklyn is the. I mean, she's definitely the front runner. She's got the most wins under her belt. That last bottom two kind of brought her down a couple notches, which.
But then she black swanned it, and it was just like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the village here in Toronto is going to explode.
Yes.
And that's gonna kick off Pride Month here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exciting for us.
I mean, Pride Month is about to start. You know that the bars in the whole, because we live right in the gay neighborhood. All the bars show Drag Race on every Thursday night. So I suspect as soon as if she wins it, the whole area of Church Street is gonna fucking blow up in the streets.
Yeah.
So it'll be an interesting night. We'll have to take some video of it if it happens.
But like, just to say, like last Thursday Brooklyn was actually in Toronto, and we were hoping to see her, but there was just no way. All of the bars were full. There was no seats anywhere to watch.
Well, Brooklyn was actually performing at one of the bars,
Yeah.
and the lineup was just ridiculous.
And it overflowed into every bar. So
Yeah.
that's just to say the kind of power she has in here right now.
Yeah, she's got a lot of power here right now. So, all right, we got our predictions out now. Predictions for Game of Thrones.
Hold on, Derek, the stove is on.
I know. It's just preheating. It's on low.
All right, anyway, all right. So now that we've talked about that, what are your predictions for Game of Thrones? By the time you watch this video, we will know if these boys are right or wrong.
It's true.
I think Dany's gonna be overthrown,
Mm-hmm.
possibly by Arya, because brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna destroy the throne because it causes so much corruption.
Oh, you stole my
He
idea.
stole your idea. I
I know, we both thought that, but he had different reasons. He had a
Alright,
different-
you explain your logic behind the same answer.
There's no logic. That's just what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to destroy the Iron Throne because Daenerys is going to get killed. Jon Snow is either going to get killed or refuse the throne. And then there's no legitimate heirs to the throne. So the 7 kingdoms go back to being 7 kingdoms that are independent from each other.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I do think that neither Daenerys or Jon Snow are gonna take the throne. Daenerys is gonna die, for sure. Jon Snow, I don't know if he's gonna... I would say he's probably also going to die.
You could do a Romeo and Juliet together.
Or for whatever reason, Arya could kill both of them.
Dragon could eat him, Drogon.
Could be a number of reasons, but they could both die. The show watcher in me wants to go with the long shot that Sansa is going to become queen.
That would be like the biggest long shot because she was so useless up until like
Exactly. She started,
season 5 and 6.
the character growth of her
is the
from beginning
strongest.
to end is the strongest.
And honestly, she's been through by far the most out of all of them.
Yeah. And everyone who's left alive.
Everyone's been left alive. She's been through it.
Yeah.
So,
And it would be fitting to have a real Stark on the throne when the show ends.
yeah. And being the
Given
oldest,
how the show started.
and being the oldest sibling that is a Stark,
Right.
it would be poetic.
Mm-hmm.
To have
So,
it all come down to
so
Sansa.
that's my thought. I hope that's what happens. I don't know if that will, but that's what the show watcher in me is rooting.
Yeah. Because you gotta think, they haven't gone back to Winterfell since they got back
No.
to King's Landing. We don't know what's happening with Sansa.
We don't
Bran, Brienne, or Tormund and Ghost.
Right.
Well, you know, they went north, but
They
who
went
knows?
north, yeah.
They
Well,
may have detoured down.
I'm just
to King's
going with
Landing.
the logic that they said they wanted to break the wheel. The only way to break the wheel is to disband the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that easy to just break a monarchy that's been in power for...
But they have
Centuries.
Valyrian steel.
Yeah. I mean, you could be totally right. I hope that that's not what happens, because I feel like all of the Game of Thrones fans will fucking riot if that happens, because that's been the tagline for the show, essentially, is who's going to take the throne. Like,
Watch it ends and Bran wakes up after falling from the tower.
Bran
It
takes...
was all a dream.
Oh my fucking god!
If that's it,
I will kill somebody. I will kill somebody if that's what happens.
What was that major show that did that?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas had an entire season where JR died, and then at the end of the season you find out it's all a dream.
Wow.
So they had an entire
Did you do it?
season. I mean, Archer, I guess, has been doing that for years now. He's been in the coma, what, 2-3 seasons now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we got everything.
Those are our predictions.
I guess you will know in the morning if these two are right, or if I'm right, or if we're all way off.
But you will have to wait for Thursday next week. For the...
No,
Yeah,
2
the
weeks.
reunion.
We have the reunion
No,
episode
but
next week.
this week is tomorrow.
Oh right.
So next week is the week after.
Oh god.
Whoa, meta.
Oh,
Plus it's Sunday since this week anyways.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Freaked out. Chris Angel live.
Yeah. My freak. Anyway, all right. So let's end this.
Yeah. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video this week. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and like, share, subscribe, comment on our videos, share, and enjoy the rest of the week.
Oh,
And like.
and don't forget, if you want to be a Den member, send in
Send in your videos.
Send in your link to your YouTube video. Thank you, and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.